There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send, right? Let's get sendy! I remember I used to look up to those guys. Yep, you heard that right. In one point in my life, I looked up to the Nelk Boys. And I'm not gonna lie, they actually had a good peak. They used to make really good videos. Their pranks were actually funny. I used to base some of my old videos off of the Nelk Boys. And then I grew up and I realized how corny they actually were. Like, I feel like right after Steve left, everything just went downhill. They went from being pranksters and making like really high quality videos to turning into political people for some reason. They just turned political all of a sudden. And at the time, I didn't realize like what they actually were doing. This was like 5 years ago, I think, 5 or 6 years ago. These guys were like, what, pushing 30 years old, going to frat parties and hanging out with a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds at frat houses. When you put it that way, it just sounds weird. But that's what they were doing. They were actually doing that. And I think people are starting to catch on how corny that they actually were. Because now they're just turning into a big meme. Everybody's just memeing them right now. The send virus. I'm feeling sendy right now. Do you guys feel that send in the air? That was their thing. Like, that was their catchphrase. Let's send it. Everyone back then was so Nelk, bro. Everybody was so Nelk and frat back then, bro.